Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ask Professor XI. It is Super Bowl week, and you no doubt have been invited to a Super Bowl party, which means lots of bad stuff to have. And you're dreading it, because you've been killing it. Since New Year's, you haven't had one bad thing in your belly, and you're afraid to go to a party and undo it all. So is deprivation the long-term way to be healthy and lose weight? The answer is no. So here's what happens. A lot of times we deprive ourselves because we think something's bad, something that's been in our life that we enjoy. We deprive ourselves. Then we get a taste of it again, and we binge. We binge and we binge and we binge, and it's stuck in there, and you're eating it unhealthily again, and then you deprive again. And then repeat. So we deprive, and then we binge on it, and then we deprive again, and it's this endless loop of craziness. But we're going to stop that today. You don't need to deprive yourself of that one or two foods that you really enjoy. It's all about moderation. So here are some tips to deal with enjoying that food you like without depriving yourself of all bad things. Alright, so we're going to start with number one. Out of sight, out of house, out of mind. So a lot of times people have a rough time when there's chips or cookies in the house because it's usually out in plain sight and they eat it. Solution? Either if you have chips or cookies, it's okay to have them in the house. But if you're like me, and I can't have cookies inside, I'm a cookie monster. Sorry, Helen Peluso, cookie. I am a cookie monster. If cookies are in sight, I'm probably going to eat them. So when I have cookies, I put them away and save them for every once in a while. Out of sight, out of mind. Or, even better, don't keep it in the house. Don't keep it in the house at all. Alright? And we'll get to how you can enjoy them after. Next is why. Why do we overeat a certain food? Why is there some food that we have such a special attachment to? And sometimes there are emotional triggers. Maybe we binge on ice cream because we're lonely or bored. Same with cookies, chips. Sometimes food, that special food you enjoy so much, you have an emotional attachment. So whenever you're reaching to go grab said food that you want to deprive yourself of, ask yourself what you're feeling. Do you need that food right now? Are you hungry? A lot of times maybe you're going because you are hungry, and that's an easy snack to get to. So ask yourself the why you overeat certain unhealthy foods. That cookies, that cake, that ice cream. Why? Why do you need to have it around all the time? Why can't you just have it once or twice a week and be done with it? Start asking yourself that every time you go reach for that certain vice food. Alright? And the next one here is use it as a reward for positive behavior. So you're trying to clean up your life. It is 2019 and you want to be lean and mean. Copyright Chemical 2018-19. Alright, so use it as a reward. So maybe you had a good couple of days of exercise. Reward yourself on a Wednesday night with a small bowl of ice cream, or some cookies, or some chips, whatever your fancy is. And so back to this one, the out of sight, out of mind. So if you're going to reward yourself, and you're going to have, or even it's just because it's a Tuesday and you want it, go out and get it. Buy in single servings instead of buying whatever your fancy, ice cream, cookies, cake, in large Costco BJ sizes. You want it, go buy the single serving, eat it, and come home. Don't eat it at home, or don't buy some big old thing of it. Buy a single serving. So it's done, and it's over with, and there's nothing around for you to have. Alright, so go back to, as a positive reinforcement, you can have it as a reward. You know, maybe you had a really good week at the gym. Have it as a positive reward. Or you had a really good week at work. Have it as a reward. You know, maybe Wednesday, you're just, you know, you can give yourself a pat on the back for putting up with Susie Q, co-worker without wringing her neck. Have a pack of cookies. When we deprive ourselves of the things we love, food-wise, it ends up just festering and festering, and then you're going to binge when you go to have it again. Have a healthy relationship with it. You know, I like to live my life, and you can do this too, 80-20. If you're eating healthy 80% of the time, 20% of the time enjoying some ice cream, some cookies, some chips, whatever it is you're fancy, isn't going to kill you. And it makes you human. Alright, so these are my tips. Don't deprive. Enjoy your life. Live it. Live 80-20. And if you have some kind of issue with certain foods, you know, delve into that issue. Figure it out. Or if you're munching on these foods because you're hungry, maybe you need to look at your healthy diet ahead of time. Maybe you're not eating enough to begin with. Alright? So if you'd like to discuss this further, please reach out to me. We can talk. We can figure it out. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great week. Enjoy the Super Bowl this weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl parties. And if you're going to be at a party and you're going to drink, drive safe. Thank you, and have a great week.